Hello and welcome to News in Depth. Coming up this week. Hospitals, schools and businesses around the world are paralysed by a massive cyber attack. And Ethiopia invests in protecting one of its oldest national parks and the endangered animals who live there. Hundreds of thousands of people have been hit by the world's biggest cyber attack. On the 12th of May 2017, a harmful computer virus called WannaCry spread rapidly through computer systems across the globe. People affected would see this message when they tried to open up their files. The attack was carried out by ransomware, a type of malicious software or malware hackers use to gain unauthorized access to computers. The virus usually enters the system via email. The unleashed software is then able to block access to data until money, often in the form of bitcoins, is paid.
This is what we call ransomware. It's a piece of malicious software or malware which is very easy to infect computers and desktops. It's very easy to download a rogue email, open this attachment which executes and spreads and locks down either files or the entire desktop.
The cyber attack disrupted daily life in more than 150 countries, including Russia, Spain and India.
The southeast of England, Amsterdam.
Yeah, that's correct. And then also
the European police organisation Europol said there were at least 200,000 victims.
So we're worried about the extent to which we're seeing something different here, a ransomware which is attached to a worm application. So the infection of one computer is leading almost automatically to the infection of entire networks. That's why we're seeing it spreading so quickly and something of a scale we've not seen before.
In Britain, the National Health Service was one of the first high-profile organisations to be affected. The NHS believes about a fifth of surgeries, hospitals and clinics were hit by the malware. This led to thousands of cancelled appointments and operations.
Just coming through an operation on my kneecap, shattered knee, and got here at 6 o'clock for the op, and basically got told, sorry, ain't happening, got to go home, we'll let you know when we can. That's it, they can't do nothing because they don't know nothing.
Things aren't running as smoothly as they usually do. Rather than having a computer where we can get all the information from the patient's past medical history, we're just having to search a little bit deeper for them results, such as phoning the laboratories, phoning the X-ray department, looking at the older paper notes as well to try and get some sort of medical history for the patient when they're admitted to the hospital.
Although the NHS wasn't singled out for attack, it's thought that outdated computer software left it vulnerable. Many are now calling for its IT systems to be upgraded. And the 22-year-old cybersecurity researcher, credited with stopping WannaCry from his bedroom, says all users should now patch their computers. Marcus Hutchins has been called an accidental hero after registering a domain name to track the spread of the virus. He ended up inadvertently discovering the kill switch for the ransomware and stopped it in its tracks.
I've had people sort of inundating me with messages thanking me, saying that I'm a hero. I mean, I sort of just registered this domain for tracking and I didn't intend for it to sort of blow up and me to be all over the media. I was just sort of doing my job and I don't really think that I'm a hero at all.
It's thought the tools behind this virus were stolen from the NSA, America's military intelligence unit. And experts are warning everyone to be on guard for more cyber attacks in the future. Conservationists in Africa are working to protect and preserve one of Ethiopia's oldest national parks. Simien Mountains National Park was one of the first places ever to be declared a World Heritage Site. That came in 1978 because of the area's regional and global significance for its biodiversity. The park is home to a number of endangered species, including the Ethiopian wolf and the Walia ibex, a wild goat that is not found anywhere else. And the North African country is also the only place in the world where you can find the gelada baboon, with large populations living in the highlands.
Sevi National Forest National Park, Mountain National Park, is a huge ecological, has a huge ecological importance to the country of Ethiopia. It has a huge source. It's a water tower for Ethiopia, but also it's an ecological phenomenon for the country. It's a World Heritage Site as well. So it's important to Ethiopia, it's important for Ethiopia's economy, it's important to the global community.
But years of environmental and wildlife abuse by human settlers in and around the reserved area has left the site under threat. There have been serious population declines in some of its native species. And in 1996, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, also known as UNESCO, added the park to the list of World Heritage in Danger, a register of places it considers at risk of losing heritage status. To combat that, the African Wildlife Foundation has come up with a scheme which both promotes conservation and makes it valuable to local people. The idea is to build businesses around the park, and there are two desired effects. Firstly, investors hope projects like this safari park will boost tourism and the economy. And secondly, they want the profits that are reinvested into a local school to teach children the importance of protecting the environment.
Our program is to help inspire conservation through education. So the school, the Diske Primary School, is going to act as a gateway for conservation for the community. So the community signs a list of conservation covenants, and as a result, we help the community in terms of access to education by building them a primary school.
Simien Mountains National Park has been called the Grand Canyon of Africa. It's a site of great beauty and importance. And the African Wildlife Foundation wants to show the next generation how crucial conservation is to their entire community and beyond. A long-term investment in the people and their national park. That's all for now. I'll be back with more news in depth after half term. Have a lovely break.